Hello and welcome. I'm Gay Hendricks.
And I'm Katie Hendricks, and we wanted to invite you to the first of a series of videos on creativity as we get ready for our creativity camp this summer that we're very excited about.
We're very excited about it. In fact, we've been talking about it pretty much non-stop because, for one thing, we just love to do something brand new, and doing something for the very first time, especially something we've been thinking about doing for years and years and years, is very exciting to us.
So one of the reasons we're standing here is that we wanted to let you know that when we first got together back in 1980, we had an image of creativity, but we really didn't know about creativity or how to utilize it. And as a result of the things we want to share with you, we've created over the last many years some examples of our creativity. Our books have been translated into different languages.
None of this stuff existed at one point. We just got in touch with our creativity and started following the dictates of our creativity, and truly for the past 30-some years it's been doing us. In other words, I think once you get your creativity on the line, it takes on a life of its own and takes you into dimensions like I could have never imagined in a million years, given where I started in life, that I would end up as a relationship expert.
Really?
And you've met my family.
Yes, I would agree.
There's nobody there that would give you any suspicion that there was a relationship expert hiding among them.
And also, when Gay and I got together, I was really convinced that I was not a creative person. I could be a support for a creative person. And one of the great joys for me is now really having creativity at the source of my day-to-day experience. It feels like a river that's flowing through me all the time. So I know if I can access that, that you can too. But here's the really big news, is that when you join with others to explore creativity, you get to open up this whole new frontier, which is this space between co-creativity.
Co-creativity. It's really the ultimate flowering of your creativity. And again, we didn't know this when we began. We just started following our creativity and seeing where it took us. And one thing that it took us into was an amazing new dimension called co-creativity, where you really get two people involved and it becomes even bigger than those two could have done on their own. It is the most exciting thing. And that's one of the things, of course, we'll be exploring in Creativity Camp, is how relationship works in the area of creativity. That's one of the most exciting aspects of it.
So we want to invite those of you who are really interested in living your life in waves of creativity and sourcing your genius. What is it that you most love to do, and living in that most of the time. So we're anticipating this being the most fun that's ever happened on planet Earth, and so we'd love to have you come join us.
In our beginnings, we were expending maybe 10% of our time in our zone of genius. Over the years, we've built it up so it's now like 90% of the time, or just getting around from places to places to do it. So that kind of life is something I would have never imagined 35 years ago. But it's here now and it's real, and I think it's a lot easier than a lot of us think.
Yeah, so if you're interested in ease and flow and creativity, we'd love to have you take a look at Creativity Camp and come join us.
Thanks a lot.